Today, we're looking at a classic N64 game, Starfox 64, one of the best games for the system and one of the best Nintendo games of all time. A third-person perspective scrolling shooter, Starfox 64 sits the player behind the controls of a fighter space jet called an R-Wing, which is similar but legally distinct from an X-Wing. You play as Fox McCloud, a half-man, half-fox thing, an ace pilot who must make his way across space with his 3 wingmen and save the galaxy from the space armies of the evil mad scientist Andros. Starfox 64 is a 1997 game, so some of the ships you encounter look like a geometric fever dream, but the controls are sharp and the action is great. In most levels, you fly along a corridor, shooting down a variety of enemies and picking up offensive and defensive power-ups until you reach the level boss, which are usually huge and creative. In some levels, you're in all-range mode, which is basically an arena with invisible walls that force your ship to turn around whenever you get too close to the arena boundaries. The gameplay is fun, allowing you to do barrel rolls to avoid damage or loops to evade your pursuers and get behind them. There's a lot of precision flying involved, and it feels great to do things like thread the needle between buildings or dodge asteroids. The levels provide a lot of variation. There's asteroid levels, ones where you fly along the planet's surface, lava levels, and even a couple of levels where you pilot hover tanks instead of R-Wings. There are multiple paths to take to the final boss, each with its own level of difficulty, and each level has different objectives. This adds a lot of replay value, and you'll want to play through the game a few times to see it all through. There's actually quite a bit of plot for a game where the gameplay is pretty much fly around and shoot stuff. There's a backstory involving Fox's dead father, which keeps you involved in the story as you play through the levels. And occasionally other characters show up mid-level to try and shoot you down, leading to some exciting dogfights. Fox's wingmen consist of a jerky falcon thing who can help you find secret levels, a geriatric rabbit who loves ordering you to do barrel rolls, and a toad who helps prepare your ships in between levels, but seemingly has never flown a plane before. All of them are frequently in need of rescue, especially the stupid toad who sounds like he's voiced by a Disney cartoon child, to the point where you'll be tempted to let them get shot down. They come back one level later though, but it's worth keeping them around because they're all valuable as decoys. The game gets much harder when all the enemies that were trying to shoot your wingmen down decide to shoot you down instead. If you're looking for a classic game to revisit, you can't go wrong with Starfox 64. And that's all for my review. On behalf of TJ and myself, this is Real Reviews.
And that is a wrap. Yeah, it's done. Rider's in position, we're good to go.
What the is going on?
Shut the up, man, I'm on the phone.
Everyone stop yelling!
No. I'll take care of them. I'll get them to the White House. They'll be sandwiching Ryder like good little monkeys.
Oh, we're going to Washington?
We're making fetish porn?
Holy gang is butter tarts. Shut the up, get the out of here, and wait for further instructions. No, the room there is soundproof. No, they can scream like lipstick wearing bunnies being skinned alive. Nobody's gonna hear them. That's what it's gonna be.